Hi guys, my name's Luke and welcome to Store DJ, where this morning we're looking at the D Plus range of cables from Neo. Now the D Plus range are Neo's cables made specifically for DJs and producers, and for a lot of people cables are a real afterthought. Now you would have heard the saying, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link, and in audio terms for a lot of people that weak link is their cables. People put a lot of time and effort and indeed money into their DJ setups and their studio gear, but sometimes don't put too much thought into the cable. And if you're using high-end gear and you want to get the best sound out of them, you need a cable that's going to be up to the task. Now, for an audio cable, that means great signal to noise ratio and low distortion. And for data cables, you're looking for high speed transfer and reliability. Now, in the case of audio, a lot of people will be bus powering their gear, say with a USB cable. And that means you've got power going through the cable as well as data, which could be MIDI or audio. And with a lesser cable, that could mean dropouts, and no one wants that in their gig. The most popular cable that we sell out of the D Plus range is the Class B cables, which are these green and white fellas here. Now, all of the Neo cables are made in Japan. Neo is a Japanese company. They've been in the cable game since the 1950s. They certainly know what they're doing. And from these cables you can expect really high grade engineering and attention to detail, as well as great componentry. So in the case of the Class B, we're talking about 100% pure oxygen free copper and gold plated connectors. Now they also do a Class A and a Class S, and as you move up through the classes you're going to get even higher grade components, right up to platinum connectors on the end. As they're made for DJs, you'll find all the connection types that you need, from RCA phono through XLR and TS, TRS, and you won't need to use any connectors because you'll have any combination that you need. A great example of a cable that they make for DJs is this Class X, which is a dual RCA cable, which is great for Dvs setups. I'll just run through a couple of the other features of the cable. You might have noticed the colours here. Now, why the colours? Well, you could use the same black cables that everyone else uses, but why blend in when the world is your playground? Of course, it does make them easier to spot in dark environments as well. Just think about having to swap out your setup at 4 AM in a club. It's going to be easy to find these in your bag and to see what is connected to what. The next thing I'd mention is that most of the cables in the range use a wider ribbon style cable, and this is great because the cables don't kink. I'm sure you've all had those issues before with your cables kinking up and getting tangled. The other thing I would mention is this captive cable tie on here. Now sometimes you want to connect things that are really close together. So it could be like the inputs or outputs on a DJ mixer, and you can have the cable tie up tight there and everything's really neat. But sometimes you need a bit more play, so you can pull that down and apart and you can connect however you like. Now all of these features come together to make Neo the choice of many of the staff here at Store DJ, and we're certainly in very good company. If you have a look at the artist section on the Neo website, you'll see that famous users include Dubfire and Diplo, Carl Cox, Carl Craig, Derek May, Jamie Jones, Luciano, the list goes on. So we're in very good company, and you can be too. So if you'd like to come and check out the Neo cables, we stock a wide range of them. You can get up close and personal and check them out in any one of our 4 stores, or click the link below and check out the Neo page on Store DJ's website. My name's Luke. Thanks guys. See ya.